Maccabi Haifa vs Villarreal prediction, team news, lineups. Both looking to keep their European dreams on track, Maccabi Haifa will host Spanish outfit Villarreal at the AEK Arena in Larnaca on Thursday night in the Europa League. The Israeli side returned to competitive action for the first time in over a month in this one, while the Yellow Submarine are pondering another change of management following a poor recent run. Match preview. Due to the ongoing conflict in Israel, Maccabi Haifa will play the remainder of their Europa League home matches outside of the country until further notice, with Cyprus set to host their third group stage contest, a game in which they need to win in order to stand a realistic chance of escaping into the knockout stages. Goals from Ludovic Blas, Adrian Truffert and Bertug Yildirim were enough to see League One club Rennes get the better of Maccabi during a one-sided encounter on matchday one of the competition. And after a goalless draw with Greek club Panathinaikos in the second match, Messi Dago's men are not in the best position to advance. Haifa's preparation for Thursday night's clash will not be helped by the fact that their last competitive fixture was that stalemate back on October 5th. With the Israeli Premier League being abandoned for the campaign due to the ongoing fighting in the country. One of Haifa's 6 permitted foreign players was enjoying a productive start to the league season before its suspension. With Haiti international France Di Piero bagging 3 goals in 5 league appearances, and the 28-year-old will be aiming to open his continental account in Larnaca. Dago's men currently sit at the bottom of the Europa League Group F standings, having collected just a single point from their opening 2 matches. And although second-placed Panathinaikos are 3 points ahead, the Greek giants have played a game more. Pressure is beginning to pile severely onto the shoulders of Villarreal manager Pacheta after a highly disappointing 3-2 loss against Athletic Bilbao on Sunday evening. With the hosts at Estadio de la Ceramica unable to build on back-to-back successes against Granada and Chiclana. The Yellow Submarine produced a questionable first-half performance in front of their home faithful, leading to them being 3 goals behind at the break, with Inigo Ruiz de Galarreta, Neco Williams and Inaki Williams all getting onto the scoresheet for Ernesto Valverde's men. After taking the reins in September, 55-year-old Pacheta has managed only 2 wins in La Liga, both against clubs currently occupying places in the relegation zone, and has failed to capture the imagination of an expectant fanbase who were celebrating their team's Europa League triumph just over 2 years ago. Following a shock defeat to Panathinaikos on the road during the first match week, Villarreal responded on home soil with a 1-0 victory over Rennes to pick up their maiden points of the European term, with Alexander Sorloth's 36th-minute strike proving the contest's decisive moment. Pacheta's side have been extremely reliant on the attacking powers of Norwegian Sorloth and Spanish veteran Gerard Moreno this term, with only 4 of Villarreal's 17 La Liga goals so far this season being provided from outside of that intimidating 2-man forward line. Team news. Maccabi Haifa are expected to name a similar side to the one which earned a goalless draw with Panathinaikos last time out in the Europa League, meaning Ainan Kaleli, Eric Shuranov and Din David will make up the hosts' attacking line. Lourenco Simic and Abdoulaye Seck were a solid centre-back partnership during the game back in early October, and the pair should retain their places in Cyprus for this one. Villarreal are still waiting on the return of winger Yeremy Pino, and although the 21-year-old has commenced training on the grass following a hamstring issue, he will not feature for the visitors on Thursday. Former Arsenal enforcer Francis Coquelin suffered a serious cruciate ligament injury in February and is still in the process of rehabilitation, meaning Daniel Parejo and Etienne Capoue are set to start in the engine room. Denis Suarez lasted just 30 minutes during the Yellow Submarine's last Europa League game before being replaced due to a thigh injury, and the midfielder is targeting a return to action following the upcoming international break. Maccabi Haifa possible starting lineup: Kayouf, Sundgren, Simic, Beck, Kornid, Show, Jaber, Saba, Kaleli, Shuranov, David. Villarreal possible starting lineup: Jorgensen, Altamira, Albiol, Mandy, Moreno, Akamak, Capoue, Parejo, Baena, Moreno, Sorloth. We say, Maccabi Haifa 1-3 Villarreal. After not featuring in a competitive fixture since early October, it is safe to say that Maccabi Haifa could be slow out of the blocks at their temporary home in Larnaca on Thursday. Villarreal are in a transitional period and do not travel to Cyprus in impressive form, but the offensive threat of Moreno and Sorloth should be enough to secure a much-needed maximum. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.